Hey guys, we're live here from Melt Festival in beautiful Fropolis, Germany for the final day of the festival, final day of the Highsnobiety takeover at the Art Forum. I'm Bianca, the Associate Music Editor here at Highsnobiety, and I'm joined by illustrious music producer Mura Masa.
Yo.
I forgot to mention Grammy nominated.
Two times.
Nominated for a Grammy 2 times, yeah. Yeah, please interject. So how's it going?
Yeah, very good. Just rocked up like 2 hours ago, so not really been in Germany that long, but I'm having a good time.
Is this your first time here?
No, this is my 6th or 7th time in Germany, yeah.
Nice. So not too strange then.
Yeah, I love Germany. It's
cool. Nice. So yeah, I guess let's just dive right into the whole Grammy nominated thing, because I mean, not every 20-something person can say they've been nominated for a Grammy, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I was wondering where you were when you received the news that you were nominated.
I was in my living room in London, and I was on Twitter, just scrolling, and out of curiosity, I was just like, let's see who's been nominated. And I seen my name come up on the list, and I phoned my manager, and I was like, I'm nominated for 2 Grammys. And he was like, yeah. I was like, you weren't going to tell me that? Like, that's important. But he wasn't that fussed.
Yeah, okay. So that album that you're nominated for, your self-titled 2017 album, you got features from Designer, many others on there.
A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky, let's not forget that. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about how you linked up with A$AP Rocky. I already know the story, but for those at home or for those here at the festival, it's I think it's kind of cool.
I never get sick of telling it.
Good.
Rocky spends a lot of time in London. Quite a lot of people know that. But yeah, he just wanted to meet up. He'd heard some of my tunes. So I was trying to impress him. So I booked Abbey Road, which is like a very prestigious studio in London. It's where the Beatles recorded and that sort of thing. And I was trying to impress him, and one of the first things he said was, why are we in this big fancy studio? We should be in like your bedroom or something. I was like, I really screwed this one.
Yeah.
But no, we just hang out for the day and made the tune. It was very simple. He basically improvised the whole thing. So
Nice. So you ended up at Abbey Road Studios with Mr. Rocky himself, Mr. A$AP Rocky himself. But obviously, producers don't start in Abbey Road. So I know you started with just like gear in your bedroom. So what exactly inspired you to get your own stuff and start making your own music?
Control. I don't know. I like the idea of the one-man band, the having control over every element. And I was just super interested in playing every part in a band, basically. And then I found out about people like James Blake and Subtract and was getting inspired by them. So, yeah, I'm a bedroom producer till I die.
Nice. Are there any particular pieces of gear or software that you've been using a lot lately that's been inspiring for you?
Ableton, obviously.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ableton.
Shout out.
Well, when I started, it was just Ableton and then this pair of like old Sony headphones that I had, and to this day, that's still how I make most of the music, which I think is cool. Like, you don't need a bunch of expensive gear to make really good music.
Definitely. I'm curious. So I think one of my favorite songs that you've made is One Night that you did with Charlie XCX. And I mean, it's just like so insanely catchy. Like as soon as I get the hook in my head, it's like it's just stuck there. I'm wondering, do you go in making pop music with like the intention of it becoming an earworm? How does that work usually?
No, not really. I think I'm lucky in that I grew up listening to a lot of pop music, so I automatically lean that way. I don't think pop music is a real thing. There's real music, and then there's like fake music, and like really good pop music is just authentic, music that people can relate to and stuff. Yeah.
Can you give an example of fake music?
You're trying to get me to throw shade.
No, you don't have to name any names, but I don't know, like...
I don't. Just some of the stuff now that you hear and you can tell that it's it's been written for radio play, and it's not really doesn't have an authentic feeling behind it, I guess.
Right.
I won't name names.
Fair enough. So your latest single is "Move Me" featuring Octavian.
Yes.
London MC Octavian, big ups. So to me, I would say it's a pretty big candidate for Song of Summer 2018.
Bit early to call it. But
You think it's early? I'm curious, what is so far your personal Song of the Summer?
oh, this is bad because like I don't listen to a lot of music nowadays.
Okay.
I don't really know what's happening with music. I'm trying to think of a song that I've been listening to like a lot. I've just been listening to loads of Prince lately.
Nice.
That's my jam. So like, I Want to Be Your Lover or something like that. That's my personal song of the summer.
Okay, that's fair.
Don't know
That's
about
fair. You know,
everybody else.
we don't have to deal with the normal space-time continuum.
Is that a weird thing to say? I don't listen to music.
I think people wouldn't. Yeah, it's maybe a bit weird as a music producer, but I get it because you're in your own world.
I go in and out of,
Yeah.
of paying attention.
Yeah. So in your spare time, like, you know, on the tour bus or on a plane, how do you like to pass the time? How do you like to zone out?
I have a GameCube emulator on my laptop. Quite often I just do that.
Sick.
Or I make music, basically. As somebody said to me the other day, like, what do you do like when you're not working?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know. I don't really relax. I think I need to have a holiday or something soon.
Probably. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how. I guess how do you balance, you know, your music career that's popping off, like, with the fact that you're still just a dude in your early 20s?
I mean, the way I see it, like, not many people get this opportunity, so I'm just gonna work until it all goes away, and then I'll relax.
Nice. Sounds good. So, yeah, you're playing tonight, 1 a.m. on the Melt Selector stage. Woo! Got some people excited. Woo! What can we expect from your live performance?
I play a few instruments. I've got a singer with me called Fliss who sings the live parts. There's some old songs in there, some new songs, and there's a special guest tonight who I've brought over.
You heard it here first, special guest,
It
Mura
may or may
Masa.
not be Octavian.
Whoop.
Just so people don't think that Rocky's going to come out, I'll just say it's Octavian.
I don't think he's in this country right now.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is either. Who knows? What else do I got for ya? What was it like?
I was going to say, why don't you improvise a question?
Well, that was all improv.
Well, no, if you've got one.
I do. Well, okay. So you grew up in Guernsey, which maybe
Yes.
not many people sitting here or at home know.
Nobody knows where Guernsey is. I'd be very surprised if anyone
Yeah.
knew.
I was going to say it's a small island, right?
Yeah, very small.
Off the coast of France or something? Yeah.
That's right.
So what was that like? What was it like growing up there?
Quiet, safe, beautiful, quiet. You know, at times very dry, but I'm so grateful to have grown up there. Like, it's a beautiful place. It's kind of like a hidden gem, I think.
And so now you're based in London mostly?
Yeah, I live in South London,
Nice.
Peckham.
What's your favorite thing about living there?
The people. There's so many great people in London. Like, I don't know if it's because it's the capital or because it attracts creative people, but just some of the people I met in London have changed my life drastically. So yeah, the people.
Nice. What about the food? What's your favorite thing to eat? Do you have a local spot?
What have I been eating at the moment? There's this place in Camberwell called Silk Road. It's like really good Chinese food.
Not drugs from the dark web.
No,
okay.
not that Silk Road.
Okay.
There's this taco place that's opened up in Peckham as well called Taco Queen.
Nice.
Shout out to Taco Queen.
We got a Taco Queen fan in the audience.
We love Taco Queen.
All right. All right. So we're gonna wrap things up here because he's a busy man. We got things to do here, right? We got people to go see.
I have to go and sit on my own in my dressing room. No.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mura Masa, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For
Thanks for
coming.
having me.
Sweet.
Cheers. Come see the show later.
Yeah, 1 a.m. Melt Selector Stage,
1
everyone.
a.m.
And for everyone watching at home, we've got another interview with, this time, music editor Jake and Alma, another pop sensation. So check that interview out, and yeah, stay tuned for our the rest of our Highsnobiety takeover of Melt Festival. Keep it locked.
Jeez.
Thanks.
Hello, I'm, who am I? Hi, I'm Jake Boyer from Highsnobiety. I'm sitting here with Alma. We're on the ground at Melt Festival in Ferropolis, Germany. Alma, how are you doing?
I am great. I just came from the stage. and
Yes.
I'm about to go and swim, and this is perfect.
Yeah, as you can see, we're near some water.
This is maybe the most comfortable interview I've ever done.
Most comfortable interview I've ever done, probably also most aquatic so far.
Yes. Yeah, you know, we never know. There might come some snakes or something, you know?
Oh my God.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be frightening.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. So tell me about this current stage show you're doing right now. Like, what are you like the sort of performer that like you like to have a big production?
You know, my favorite ones are like small club gigs because, you know, I like to see people's faces. But it's very nice to do this, like, in the summer. It's nice weather, nice food, nice, you know, friends. Everybody's having a good time. So obviously, like, festivals are great. But I love, like, my things are small club shows.
Like the small, intimate
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, yeah. Are you someone that like performing is part of the experience of writing music, or do you sort of have to push yourself to go that extra mile to perform after you write music?
You know, I love both. I love to write music and I love to perform it.
Which reminds me, I don't know the viewers at home that don't know, Alma, you first rose to prominence on the Finnish version of Idol, yes?
Yeah, when I was a kid. little
What?
kid.
So take me through that. Like, sort of, what inspired you to want to audition for that? Because you were pretty young. Yeah, how old were you?
Yeah, I'm 22, and I went there when I was like, I think I was 15.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was in a kind of like bad space in my whole life because all of my friends, they got into like schools and I didn't get in anywhere. And I was kind of like pissed. Like I was like super annoyed that, you know, everybody else is doing something great and they're becoming like great persons and I'm just here in my mom's house sitting and doing nothing. And then I just felt like, you know, I don't want to wait for 1 year and to try to apply again because I was trying to apply for this like musical school, but they didn't want me there. And then I was like, you know, I gotta go. And then I went to Idols, and it was like, you know, I think people kind of hated me there, like the production team, because I was like always like I want to do this way, and obviously it's like it's not about music, it's more about the, you know, entertainment.
Television.
It's
Yeah.
TV, and I didn't like realize that because I was very young. I was just like, you know, very naive. So then I like very early at the show I started understanding like, okay, this is not my thing at all. But it was good, you know. After that, I found like some producers that I started hanging out with and making music. But it took me like 5 years after that when I, you know, got signed and everything. So it's kind of doesn't like it's not about like didn't help me, but it helped me a bit.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at you now.
Yeah.
You're feeling bad about all your friends getting into
Yeah.
music, you know, music school, not you. Look at-
But I was very annoyed back then.
I mean, I'm impressed though. Like that, not every 15-year-old would have the sort of guts to go on a reality television show.
Yeah, I just felt like I don't want to waste a year just to do nothing.
Sure.
Because, you know, when you're 15, you're like very energetic and you want to do stuff.
And you got to do it now.
Yeah, and you're like, you want to hang out with your age people. You don't want to be in your mom's house and, you know, do nothing.
Which, not to be too shady, but you still live with your parents, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm by my house at the moment. But I've been on tour. Like, after I finish a tour, I'm going to another tour. And now I'm doing these festivals, so I'm never home. I'm never in Finland. And I want to buy my first house from Finland. And I'm going to do that. I'm already looking. But I haven't found the perfect one yet.
So you want to, like, for sure keep a home in Finland? That
Yeah,
feels
you know,
natural to
I want to have my own apartment there. But like maybe someday I'm gonna move to LA or somewhere. But I love Finnish culture so much, and I love my home country so much that I always feel like I need to have my own home there. You know, own house.
Sure, yeah. What's one of the weirdest places you've ever been?
I was kind of scared to go to Russia because I've never been there, and I know like the politics and like
Aren't great.
aren't great. And we were playing this festival, and I was I just like a lot of artists. They said like these festivals are very weird. Like there's soldiers and everything. And there was soldiers in the festival, and it was just like
In the audience.
yes, like hundreds of soldiers.
Millions.
Millions. No, but yeah, it kind of like it was another. I've never been into a place like that where you needed to be like very strict. Like me and my sister, we were super excited to be there because like there's a lot of our fans, and then we saw these soldiers and we're like, let's take a picture with the soldiers, and they're like, no, and we're like we didn't know, sorry, and it was just like it was very strict, and I don't know how to be very strict,
Really? That surprises me. You
This is the
sitting
time
on
when
this
we take
pink-
this off.
Yeah. Oh, now's the time.
Yeah,
okay.
now's the time.
Okay, I'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm seeing you for the first time.
Yeah,
And
same.
without a filter.
You got beautiful
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So do you.
Thank you.
When did this hair come about? What made you want to do this color?
My sister made it first. I think we were like 16 or something. And I was like, "Don't do it. You're gonna ruin your life. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be horrible." And then she walks from the shower, and I'm like, "Do you have any leftover from the from the thing?" And she's like, "I knew it." So yeah, my sister invented the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like copying her style all the time.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure your sister. How you feeling about it?
I've been working for my album for like almost 2 years now, and I kind of changed the whole direction about like 8 months ago, and I was like, the album is not coming, so I need to give my fans something.
Yeah.
And I'm a songwriter, so I write songs all the time for other artists and also myself, and obviously myself. And then I was just like, I just want to put stuff out. Like I don't want to put a single. I don't want to like kind of fucking sucks to put out just singles one and then you need to wait. So then I was just like, I'm going to do this mixtape and collected like one of my favorite songs from I have like iTunes that is full of stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to like give my fans something, and they were very happy about it, and I was very happy about it. And I think that's gonna be my thing. I think I'm gonna start putting more mixtapes out because I really don't like just like one single and then you need to wait, and because it's I think like internet is moving so fast and people want something all the time, and I gotta keep up with the time.
Well, of course, it's such a parallel to your girl Charlie's also doing that.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like, your whole crew is really sort of challenging.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
that's what I've learned from Charlie. That don't be scared to put stuff out, even if it doesn't stream or it doesn't become the greatest hit. It's gonna be like important for you as an artist to put out stuff like that. You're gonna be very bored if you just need to put singles. And also like fans, like I think me and Charlie, we have a lot of same fans, and I think we're all we're the internet kids, and we want like stuff fast.
The internet
happening.
kids.
Yeah.
How did you and Charlie first meet? I don't think I've actually read that story.
On the internet.
You met on the internet?
Yeah. She tweeted me actually saying like, "Hey, I heard your song. I really like you. We should meet." And then I had a place in LA, and I've invited her there, and we were riding, and then we were like, okay, we really like each other. Should we throw a house party? And then and she's like, I was like, I don't know anyone from LA. Like this is my one of the first trips. And she's like, okay, I know a couple people. And she's like, can I invite everyone or should I just invite 10? And I'm like, just bring everyone. And it was a party, let me just say.
Damn.
There was so many people. She definitely knows everyone.
What are when you're partying, is that like your ideal kind of party? Is like the big house party?
I really love house parties. Because I love to talk with people. Like sometimes I talk with people about like life and whatever, love and everything, Trump, everything for like 3 hours. And sometimes I just want to party. But like in the house party, you can do both
At once.
Yeah. But in the club, I don't kind of like to go to clubs, if I'm being honest.
Depends on the club, I think. Yeah.
If there is very good music.
Yeah.
I really like really good music, then I'm down.
Sure, yeah.
But like these like mainstream clubs with like big like free drinks and VIP areas, that's not my place.
Yeah, yeah. What? Give me some love advice. I'm curious. What if you're talking
Love
about love?
advice.
Like, what would you talk to me about love?
I would say, give yourself time. Don't push.
Okay.
Don't push too hard.
Okay.
And then believe in love. Believe in.
I know it's hard sometimes.
It's
though.
very hard sometimes. And I think for me, I just like, even though I'm very young, but I've still like had a couple relationships. I understand.
Relationships.
Chips. Yeah. So just don't push it. Like it's gonna come, and like,
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That was some good advice.
that was kind of shit advice, but
Shit advice for
yeah,
relationships.
shit advice. Yeah, that's what I have. Shit advices.
Yeah. So we did a profile on you in March on our website, but at that time you said the album was 50% done. But I don't. But just because I'm so eager to hear what this album will sound like, how are we looking at it now?
It's like it's done. Like the album is done, and we're gonna start releasing. The first single comes, I would say, less than 2 months. We're now shooting the music video, and it's gonna be my biggest release. And like the album has been very important for me because I think, like, if I'm being honest, I started my whole career like I was very young, and everything just blew off like very fast. I went on tour, and needed to like have singles out, and I wasn't kind of executive producer for the album. We made this one song that is coming, the next single, and after that, we just understood wow, this is what she needs to do, and it's something that I've never done before. It's definitely not like dancey pop thing. It's more about like, I think I've always hated when on the interviews they always be like, she has this crazy, very interesting look, and then she makes like pop music, and I kind of hated that I like sometimes it doesn't match how I look and how I am as a personal, and then my songs are like very just party because I'm very much more. So yeah, I think the whole album is just like me being very kind of like fearless and kind of breaking the rules. Every rule there is actually in this pop world, and as a woman in this world and everything.
I'm pretty sure you told us in that interview that you're making pop music for Prodigy fans, if memory serves. Is that still accurate?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, it's pop music. So the album is gonna be a pop album, but it's just like I'm opening up about what's going on in my head a lot, and it's kind of scary, but I'm very excited.
Cool. Well,
yeah.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, me either.
Great. Well, anything else you'd like to add to Highsnobiety fans, Alma?
Let's go for a swim.
Yeah, this girl's going for a swim.
Yay. That's what I do.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It was really a pleasure meeting you.
Very chill.
Yeah, I try and keep it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Highsnobiety at Melt Festival in beautiful Ferropolis, Germany. I'm Bianca, Associate Music Editor at Highsnobiety, and I am joined by...
Jake, Music Editor of Highsnobiety.
Voila.
Hi.
So, here we are, the last day of the festival.
Yeah,
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm a bit tired, but it's coming to a close. It's been an amazing weekend. How's yours been?
It's been crazy. I can't believe how many amazing people, favorite artists I've seen this weekend. It's just been insane.
Both seen and ones we've chatted to. And we, on our stage this weekend, we chatted to Tommy Cash. We chatted to Mavi Phoenix, Coeli, that's right.
Yes.
I remember when in your interview that, and Little Dragon today, and we just wrapped with Mura Masa. It's been action-packed, full of great artists.
Definitely. So, let's talk about our highlights. What was your highlight in terms of performance?
For sure. Okay,
Yeah.
Highlights for me were definitely Tyler, the Creator, on Friday. We delivered an amazing set. I've been wanting to see him play tracks from Flower Boy live since last year.
Yeah.
And last night I saw Fever Ray, which was one of the trippiest live shows I've seen in a while.
Tell us more about that.
It was very colorful. It was unexpected. It was very kinky in a cool way, not in an uncomfortable way.
That's good.
What about you? What were some of your highlights?
Again, Tyler was amazing. Also, Jungle Pussy on Friday. She killed it. I'd never seen her live before. I've listened to her albums, mixtapes, whatever. But she just had amazing stage presence. Her DJ was also super cool. Who else? I actually went over to the Sleepless Floor, which is the area of Melt Festival where there's
No sleeping.
No, there's no sleeping allowed. There's nonstop music from Thursday night all the way till Monday morning at 8 a.m. And I saw Project Pablo DJ. Actually, you were there with me.
I was with you.
Remember we
Yeah.
had a little boogie? It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. He was awesome. Trying to think who else. The internet was great.
Yeah, I saw Seb DeLiza yesterday.
Oh,
Incredible.
nice, yeah.
And I know we're not going to be covering it, but Princess Nokia is starting in a bit, so I think I'm going to catch that before we leave.
We better
Yeah.
run over there soon.
Yeah, it's been wonderful streaming live to you all. Really appreciate everyone who tuned in. Hope you all enjoyed as much as we did, and hope to see you next year.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
This is Highsnobiety signing out.